Hello family, grace to you. Once again, this is Greg coming to you from FaithsMessenger.com. The title of today's message is Experience-Based Faith. Experience-Based Faith. Many times we as Christians pray. Many times we get the answer to our prayer, but many times we don't get what we think is the answer to prayer. Our prayer doesn't pan out like we think it should pray. And unfortunately, there have been many Christians who have fallen away from the church because they didn't feel they got their prayer answered. I want to encourage you that if you're in a situation, if you're tempted to doubt God's word based upon your experiences or based upon the experiences of others, I want you to take a second look at that way of thinking. There have been, unfortunately, many prominent people. One particular minister I'm thinking about now, who was a great man of faith and power, who unfortunately was lost in a plane crash not too long ago. And when things like that happen with people whom we respect, with people whom we think we know are great men and women of faith and power, it can cause us to take a step back from our faith and contemplate if what we're believing is actually real, if it's actually true. The fallacy in that way of thinking is that we'll never know another man's heart. We don't know what others are going through. We don't know where their faith is. We don't know where their relationship with God is. We don't know anything about that person other than what we see, the outward trappings. Only God knows the heart of a man. And when we allow our faith in God, our belief in the Word, to come down to the level of human experience, we are in danger of being tricked, being fooled, of being put in a position where we're subject to fall away from the faith. God's Word is the truth. It is the truth. And it's true whether you experience it or not. God's word is not true because it works for you. It works for you because God's word is true. And let me say that again. God's word is not true because it works for you or for anybody else. It works for you because God's word is true. So I want to encourage you to walk by the word and not by your senses, regardless of if you feel it's working for you, regardless of if you feel you got your prayer answered. That truth will always remain. We need to look at ourselves. Maybe we're not in the will of God. Maybe we're praying in error. Maybe there's something, well, definitely there's something amiss on our end. The problem is never on God's end. The problem is always on our end. So never let your experiences or the experiences of others cause you to waver in your stance, in your faith in God's word. God's word is the truth. It will remain always, forever. So I want to leave you with that today, and I'd like to encourage you that if you haven't done so already, to join us in our YouTube community by clicking on the red subscribe button on your screen. By doing so, you'll receive notifications when new videos such as this one are posted. I'd like to also invite you, if you haven't done so already, to join us in our blog community at FaithsMessenger.com. Now at Faiths Messenger, we currently have over 550 individual blog posts on the blog which address a myriad of different topics. Now these are real-life, relevant, everyday topics that each and every one of us can relate to. So once again, that address is FaithsMessenger.com. Now, with all that's been said today, I'd like to leave you with a question. Now, this question can be posed to anything you may be going through today in life. I'd like for you to ask yourself, is anything impossible with God? Have a great day, family. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.